Hey there, and welcome. So, you're thinking about bringing the incredible luxury and health benefits of an infrared sauna into your own home. Awesome. We're going to walk through everything you need to know, from picking the right tech all the way to getting it installed safely and correctly. Just imagine it, your very own wellness retreat right in your backyard. This quote really nails it, doesn't it? We're not just talking about a hot box here. This is about carving out a personal space for you to relax, detox, and just recharge. It's about turning a corner of your home into a genuine sanctuary.
But how do you actually make that happen? That's the million-dollar question, right? It can feel like this massive, complicated project, but I promise you, it's way more doable than you probably think. So let's break it down step by step from the what do I even look for phase all the way to installation day.
Okay, so first things first, let's talk about why an infrared sauna is such an incredible wellness upgrade. It's way more than just a place to chill out.
Alright, so here's the key bit of science. You know traditional saunas, right? They basically bake the air around you until it's super hot. An infrared sauna is different. It uses infrared light to heat your body directly, from the inside out. And because of that, it's not only more efficient, but it's usually a lot more comfortable. That means you can stay in longer and get even more of those amazing health benefits.
Okay, so you're on board with the whole idea. Great. Now we got to get into the nitty-gritty, the tech stuff. I know, but understanding these key bits is absolutely crucial before you spend a dime. Let's decode this technology together.
So your first big decision is about the heaters. Think of it like this. You've got far infrared, which is kind of the industry standard. It's amazing for that deep, detoxifying sweat that really heats you up from the core. Excellent for relaxation. But if you want the whole shebang, you've got full spectrum. This is the premium option. It adds near and mid-infrared light into the mix. So what does that mean? Well, near-infrared is awesome for your skin, and mid-infrared can get deeper to help with things like pain relief. So you have to ask yourself, what am I really trying to get out of this?
Next up, the wood. And trust me, this is not just about what looks good. Your best bets are Canadian Hemlock or Red Cedar. Why? Because they're tough, they don't shrink or warp in the heat, and they don't off-gas anything nasty. Plus, cedar has that classic, amazing sauna smell, and is naturally antifungal, which is a huge bonus. Now, what you absolutely want to avoid is something like pine. Seriously, it can work, but even worse, when it heats up, it can ooze the sticky, smelly resin, the last thing you want in your personal sanctuary, right?
All right, you've got the tech basics down. Now, let's get really practical and build your personal shopping guide for finding the absolute perfect sauna.
Okay, when you start looking at different models, think of these as your non-negotiables. We've already hit on the woods and the heaters, but notice what's at the top of the list. EMF levels. We're going to dive into that in just a second. And of course, you want to go with a reputable brand that has a solid warranty and ideally has third-party certifications to back up all their claims.
And please, do not skim over this point. It might be the single most important one. You are buying this thing for your health, right? The last thing you want is to be exposing yourself to high levels of electromagnetic fields, or EMFs. It kind of defeats the purpose. The good news is that the best brands have made this a priority and will shout from the rooftops about their ultra-low or zero EMF tech. Make sure you see that.
This chart really lays it all out. With a standard, maybe cheaper sauna, you might get far infrared heaters, maybe some iffy wood like pine, and who knows what the EMF levels are. But when you step up to a premium brand, we're using Sunhome here as an example, you see the huge difference. You're getting the full spectrum heaters, that certified ultra-low EMF technology, top quality woods, and yeah, cool extras like colored lights and Bluetooth. It's a classic case of investing in quality and honestly, your peace of mind. Okay, you've done the research. You've found the one. That's amazing. But hold on. Before you hit that buy now button, we need a little reality check. We have to talk about the final and super important step, getting your home ready for it.
Okay, burn this number into your brain. 30 amps. Got it? Most high-quality home saunas, especially anything bigger than a one-person unit, need their own dedicated 240-volt 30-amp circuit. Let me be clear, this is not something you can just plug into a regular wall outlet. It needs way more juice, and it's a non-negotiable for the sauna to work safely.
So, here's your 4-step plan for installation. 1. Pick your spot, make sure it's dry and level. 2. Just double-check your home's electrical panel can handle it.
3, and this is the big one, hire a pro. You need a licensed electrician to install that special circuit. I'm going to say it again, this is not a weekend DIY project. But hey, once the professional has the power all set up, the actual assembly of the sauna is usually pretty easy, kind of like putting together furniture.
And look, I know I'm repeating myself, but it's just that important. Please, please do not cut corners on the electrical work. It's a huge risk, not just to your brand new expensive sauna, but to your entire home. Get it done right by a professional, and you'll know it's going to work perfectly and, more importantly, safely for a long, long time.
Whew, okay. We've gone through the tech, the must-have features, and the installation reality. So let's pull all of this together and get you ready to make that final choice with total confidence.
It really boils down to this simple checklist right here. 4 questions. 1. Heaters. Are you good with far infrared or do you want the full-on benefits of full spectrum? 2. Materials. Are you on Team Hemlock or Team Cedar? 3. Safety. Is that ultra-low EMF level certified? And 4. Logistics. Is your house ready for that 240-volt circuit? Answer these 4 things and boom, you'll know exactly what to buy.
And really, here's the most important takeaway from all of this. Try not to think of this as just a purchase. It's a long-term investment in your own personal wellness. When you think about it that way, it suddenly becomes a lot easier to prioritize the stuff that actually matters, like the safety features and the quality materials, instead of just hunting for the lowest price tag. This is about you committing to your own health.
So I'll just leave you with this to think about. You have the blueprint now. You know what to look for. So, what does your ultimate wellness sanctuary look like? Can you picture it? Does it have those full-spectrum heaters? Can you smell that red cedar? Whatever your vision is, you are now totally equipped to go out and make it a reality. Enjoy creating your own personal escape.